Hello, my name is Dr. Christopher Nagy, and I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Bergen County Institute of Technology and Bergen County Special Services School Districts. Today's Leadership Spark is entitled Celebrating Progress. Leaders generally have goals and objectives to meet each year and are evaluated on the extent to which they are accomplished or exceeded. Often, no time is taken to step back and to look how far one has grown and what one has accomplished. Always on to the next project. The same is true for the organization over which leaders provide guidance. Leaders, one of the more difficult areas for them is to develop the celebration of success. What does that look like? How is that perceived? When should it be done? Little time is taken to celebrate the accomplishments, whether small or big, and then it is on to the next set of objectives to meet or to beat. If we continually look at the gap between where one is and compare that to where one wants to be, one is blinded to the distance traveled in between and the true work that has been accomplished. By taking the time to celebrate a milestone or goal met, it helps us remember, as Coulter Reed notes, today's success is built on yesterday's work. One has to strive for a better tomorrow without losing track of the distance already traveled. According to Kevin Eckenberry, world-renowned leadership expert, best-selling author, speaker, consultant, trainer, and leader and coach, the importance of celebrating progress comes down to two reasons: focus and momentum. When one stops to recognize progress, the focus is sharpened and the energy level of the team increases. Second, by celebrating progress, one creates and sustains momentum to the ultimate goal. Think about organizations that keep going and do not stop to celebrate mini milestones. The organization or person could lose momentum, focus, and never have the opportunity to appreciate the process toward achieving the goal pursued. It is a lost and cherished moment. According to executive coach Sonia Shelton, executive leaders should take note that authentic celebration honors the work that has been done and shows gratitude to the people who do it. In fact, the celebration needs to be intentional and meaningful so as to create an upsurge of energy to carry one forward. I have to remind myself to step back and to think about how I honor someone else's work, my organization's progress. Though I'm learning to do this more and more, I have a written personal note that I many times will send out to a staff member, provided a team or staff member recognition among colleagues, and at times looking at our team meetings and recognizing some of the great work done, or mention it in a blog or company bulletin, or retweet, to name a few opportunities to recognize staff and teams. You'll make somebody's day and gain good energy from this particular exercise. In the end, Thomas J. Peters said it best when he wrote, "Celebrate what you want to see more of." According to Bill Comedy, founder and CEO of TradePoint, an Inc. magazine article in August of 2015, Bill noted that there are 3 reasons why celebrating wins is critical to one's success. Number 1, the act of celebrating changes your physiology and strengthens your psychology. Triggers in our brain that something important just happened, or is important and not just routine. Number 2, celebrating with colleagues and business partners tightens your network. Number 3, and last, your celebrations position you correctly as a winner and attracts more success. When you stop to think about it, the celebration of your wins not only affects how you feel physically, but it reinforces a good habit of having a positive attitude and behavior one would want others to see when you are confronted with a new challenge or opportunity. Motivational speaker Tony Robbins uses his success to fuel his drive to take steps towards his next goal. In essence, success builds upon success like building blocks. All one needs to do is to get started. Some questions to ponder for today. Is it important to celebrate? Explain. Why are some of the accomplishments achieved as a team or an individual? Were they celebrated and how? If not, why not? Do you have the ability to recognize accomplishments of others, and how might you go about doing that? And last, after accomplishing a goal, did you stop to ponder what was just realized? Or did you continue onward and upward toward your next goal? What could you do differently if in the same position now that you are aware?